What's going on, Schmitty Garage? Working on a 2009 Nissan Altima. Rebuilt the whole front end, lower control arm, struts, sway bar links. Replaced the power steering pump. What a job! And the passenger side CV axle. So the CV axle is just held on by those two 13mm bolts, and it yanks right out. It's really not that bad. And you got the axle nut up front. Lower control arms weren't too bad. You got 21mm nuts and bolts, I believe. One there, one there. And then you got bolt, your lower control arm bolt right there, or your lower ball joint bolt. That just slides out. Not bad. So for all this work was about $1,000 for parts. So a lot of work, but it's in good shape now. All right. I did both sides. Oh, also the ABS light was on. This ABS wire was ripped. Got a brand new one. All these parts for $1,000, both sides. Did the spark plugs, 4 spark plugs, and the upper motor mount. What a job. Oh, a call out for the power steering pump. Very, very, very unpleasant. So if you ever need to get this power steering pump out on 09 Maxima or Altima, it's a bolt right there. It's a 14, and there's one up top that holds the bracket on. And then you got to take off the pressure line right there. It's not, that comes off pretty decent. And then you got the return hose right there. So you got to swap over that return hose pipe. It's a Torx bit. And then you got to swap out the bracket for the pump, because it doesn't come with new brackets. They're held on by 3 bolts on the front side here. The back side has 2 bolts that hold the back bracket on. That top bolt up there is very unpleasant to get to. I used a stubby extension and a shallow 14 to get that off. Very hard, but it's doable. Anyway, I know this isn't like super informative, but just giving a call out on everything that needs to be done. The top 3 strut bolts are 13mm. The sway bar links are 18 or 19mm. Yeah. And there's all the tools used. Alright, that's what's going on in Schmitty Garage today. Finish this job up. Just gotta top up the power steering fluid and put the tires on, torque all the lug nuts, and go for a drive. See how it drives with all new shocks and struts all the way around, and new motor mount, and a new, if your washer pump don't spray, it's probably the pump. This was $10 for a new one. Super easy. Unplug it and yank it out, put the new one in. This car was missing the fender liner, so that made it a little bit easier. Now, and for getting the belt off, it's this pulley right there. I think it's a 14mm, and the belt comes